Good afternoon. Welcome to City News 24/7. I'm Faiza Amin.
And I'm Melanie Ng. 2 people are dead, 2 others injured after more than 50 shots were fired in the early morning hours at a Scarborough plaza.
Shauna Hunt joined us earlier from the scene with the latest from investigators.
First, I just want to sort of paint the scene for you here. There were dozens of evidence markers scattered in the parking lot of this plaza near Ellesmere and the 401. We're hearing up to 50 shots may have been fired, and the detective on scene says this has all the earmarks of a gun battle. So what we know so far is that violence broke out around 2:30 this morning. 4 people were shot, and this has now become a double murder investigation. One of the victims, a young man, was pronounced dead here on scene. We're learning that a woman has died in hospital and that 2 other victims, both men, are listed in serious condition. Here's the latest from the acting duty inspector.
At approximately 2:34 a.m., we received a call for a shooting behind me in the Ellesmere and Midland area. Upon arrival, officers located 4 victims with gunshot wounds. Unfortunately, one male victim was pronounced deceased here at the scene. The other 3 victims were transported to hospital for treatment. And again, unfortunately, a second female victim succumbed to their injuries and was pronounced deceased at the hospital. I don't have any information about this plaza. I can only tell you about the surrounding area. I know that there's a green space behind us that leads to a school. I know there's a shelter nearby, and there's a lot of residential homes here, but I don't know anything specifically about this strip mall. I can tell you when we get here to any scene or any crime scene, we lock it down. So certainly those cars were here when we got here. Now I don't know much about this particular strip mall, so I can't speak to if that's a normal amount of cars or if that's abnormal. I don't know that information. We had a shooting here. 2 people are deceased. 2 other people are dealing with serious injuries. We take it serious. We know that the impact that this has on the community.
Now, 1 firearm was recovered from the scene, and police believe that several guns were used in this shooting. As for the plaza here, you know, this happened outside a bar and restaurant. I did speak to some residents today, and not only did they hear the gunshots, but they say that they sort of describe this as a local watering hole and say it often draws a late-night crowd. So, you know, what sparked this gun battle, as described by police, that is still under investigation. You can bet that officers are canvassing the area. They're going through any security footage that may have been, taken from this plaza, from these businesses and neighboring businesses. So at this point, the scene here, the investigation is very active, and it's likely this plaza will be shut down for most of the day. I'll throw it back inside.